to activate and balance the heart chakra, we will be using a strap or a hand towel if you choose. Two other optional items are a crystal or a stone. The color of the heart chakra is green. However, because it's all about love and healing, forgiveness, and joy, pink is often included as well. Today, to help focus my energy on the heart chakra, I've got green aventurine and a rose quartz that just feels so nice in the hand. I have those nearby. Another way to layer this balancing of a chakra is to add an essential oil. Now, the heart chakra is all about love and healing. So I could use geranium. Today I have rose, diluted. You could also use lime because that's a green essential oil. I'm simply rolling it on my palms, rubbing my hands together, placing them over my heart, breathing in the activation of my heart chakra while I'm smelling that beautiful, lovely scent of the rose. Placing my stones and my essential oil out of the way. And again, simply optional. I like to add them for layering. We're now going to move into our yoga poses for balancing our beautiful heart chakra. And let me add that the heart chakra includes the arms. Think about sharing love with others, which would include a hug, and love with ourselves, which would be self-care. So to wake up and be able to truly open up the area of the heart chakra, we're going to gently use a fist to the opposite pectoralis. Now, women doing this, we have to work around the breast tissue, but we all, men and women, have the same pectoralis muscle, especially come along where the ribs meet the sternum. And moving to the other side, this is simply an exercise to wake up, tell these pec muscles that attach near the heart that we're going to be stretching them, activating them physically and energetically. Okay, let's move first to our first pose, which is a dynamic, which means active pose, and I call it the open and closed book. It's not truly a yoga pose, but remember, anytime that a movement or a pose is added to breath, it makes it yoga. So having your arms open, this is going to be our open book. You can feel the stretch in here. I'm opening my heart chakra. So this is the book when it's open. I might even look up and really feel a stretch here. And then we do this on the inhalation. And then with the exhalation, we'll bring our forearms together, either parallel or all the way touching if you so desire. And at this part, it's okay to round the shoulders and stretch the upper back, the back side of the heart chakra. So let's do this 3 times together. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, very slowly and gently bring the arms close together, round the back, tuck the chin. Again, open the book as we inhale. And with that exhalation, we feel that heart chakra shining through our upper back on the back side. And one more time. Inhale. My heart chakra is balancing, activating, and I round on the exhalation. Coming out of this pose, I'm already feeling more open, feeling a sense of self-care. And let's not forget that because of that healing aspect, it's the thymus gland is right here under the sternum. So I'm going to take a little bit of time to activate that thymus, sending healing energy to myself. That's another way of having self-care. And I'm going to go into a modified camel pose. Now, a camel pose is done on the knees. So I am going to be kind to my knees and use my blanket. So I'm here in camel pose. My feet can be resting on the floor with my toes pointed, or I can curl them under. I simply want your feet to be comfortable. We didn't want to. And to modify it, rather than going all the way back and reaching for my feet, we're going to use our fists on our bony pelvis here, bringing the elbows back for support, and simply come into the pose, holding it. You can look up towards the ceiling, or if you choose, tuck the chin. We're simply allowing the heart to open in this beautiful heart expanding camel pose. Coming gently out of camel pose, we're going to go down on our stomachs into Sphinx. Now, Sphinx is similar to Cobra without putting so much weight into our low back and possibly hurting the low back. For Sphinx, I'm simply going to come down into my forearms. I want to have my elbows under my shoulders. My toes can be curled under or flat, whatever is comfortable for you. The main thing is that in the beginning, it's fine to simply let the belly sink into the mat. Now, to activate the heart chakra, I'm going to lift the belly and allow my heart to shine through my arms. I'm actually moving myself forward and creating space in my low back as I'm moving forward through life with my heart active and balanced. Let's stay here for 3 breaths, if it's comfortable. Breathing in and breathing out, feel free to relax the belly. Even lower the body. Inhale, I engage my core. The heart moves forward. Exhale, you can come on out of it if you choose. And last time, inhale, gripping the mat with the forearms, feeling the heart shine through. And exhale, coming on out of the pose. Anytime I'm in a seated pose on my mat, if I'm going to be there for any length of time, I really like sitting on a folded blanket, or 2 or 3. So I'm coming back to my seated pose, and this is called Sukhasana. It's called the sweet pose. Now, I normally sit like this, so I'm going to change it up a little bit and put my foot that is normally underneath and put that on top. Our final pose is Gomukhasana arms. Gomukhasana means cow face, and I'll explain that part in a little bit. For this, we're going to use the strap, a yoga strap, or a hand towel, because our hands are going to be behind us with one arm up and then the other, and it's supposed to look like a cow with one ear up and the other ear down. I'm not sure about that, but it's called Gomukhasana arms. So go ahead and take the strap in one hand and let it dangle behind you. Reaching behind with the other hand, you can see I'm actually grasping it here, and I can walk my fingers close and still keep it comfortable. The whole idea is that my top elbow, I want it to be high, pointing up to the ceiling, which really means I'm going to be shining through my armpit here. And the other elbow is going to be down at my waist. So I'm creating a diagonal with the strap or the towel behind me. Now, I can just keep it here and feel a little stretch, but the whole idea is that just breathing normally, making sure you're not holding your breath, focusing on your heart chakra and how this pose opens the heart up physically and emotionally, allow the bottom hand to gently pull down on the top hand using the strap. We can breathe into that. I'm going to feel that stretch even more in that top tricep and armpit. And I feel it even at the heart. Then I release that and I take the top hand and I'm pulling the strap up from the bottom. Now, of course, there's an active hand and then there's one that's still holding onto the strap yet being more passive. Now I relax. And the final one is I'm pulling the strap apart. I'm activating both of my arms. I feel it in my pecs. I actually feel my heart chakra just shining forth in this Gomukhasana, cow face arm pose. Releasing the strap, we're now going to do it on the other side because we want to be balanced. Because, of course, the heart chakra is the bridge. It's the balance point between the 3 lower chakras and the 3 higher chakras. And so it's really all about balance as well as love and healing in the heart. So taking the strap in the other hand, I reach it over, bringing the elbow up and allowing my armpit to shine forward, and I'm reaching for the strap. Remember, you can bring the hands close together or keep them farther apart. It does not have to have any strain, and in fact, we want this to be easy yet effective. So I'm finding a comfortable position where my upper elbow is pointing towards the ceiling as much as I can, and my bottom elbow is pointing down. I am noticing already that this side is not nearly as flexible as the other side, and that's okay. We're not always the same on the right and left side. The important thing is that we are striving for balance. So again, I'm going to activate my upper arm and pull the strap gently up. I'm going to feel it in the bottom arm. Yes, stay there for just one breath. And then I'm going to activate the lower arm and I'm pulling the strap down. You can probably see this in my arms. Feeling that in my pecs, in my sternum and my heart chakra. Now I relax both, and the next one is my isometric stretch where I'm pulling apart, almost as though I'm trying to tear the strap in half, really activating my upper back rib muscles and my pecs, front and back and side. Imagining my heart chakra shining out in all directions. I go ahead and release the strap, place it to one side. I'm already in my Sukhasana, my sweet pose. We'll finish with a mudra. This mudra is the lotus mudra. So we bring our hands together, as in Anjali mudra, and pull the middle 3 fingers away. I'm actually creating what's called the lotus mudra. And a lotus grows in the mud and comes up as a beautiful flower. So we're grounded in the earth. And with our 3 breaths, I inhale love to myself and exhale love to the world. I inhale love to myself. I exhale love to the world. Last one, I inhale love and healing to myself, and I exhale love and healing to the world. Namaste.